Welcome to this particular session. Today we will discuss about angel capital and venture capital, because I have taken these two topics together to make you understand the basic relationship between these two, and at the same time the difference between these two. And most of the time we have discussed in class also that the angel capital and venture capital or VC fund is not same, what I mean to say. And most of the time students are having the confusion about these two. So even though the venture capital topic was to be covered in this particular session, but I added this angel capital today just to have a very clear cut idea about what makes a difference between angel capital and venture capital, and as well as what are the different stages in your startup, in your business, when you need angel capital and venture capital, and when you are not concerned about these two, when you need to move on. So let us start with this session. What exactly angel capital means? Altogether we have discussed about that. Angel word itself indicates that something which comes without any expectation. So angel capital is the capital that a startup procure from angel investors. Now who are the angel investors we will discuss in next slide. And angel capital is basically an amount that when you develop any particular idea and you want to start your own business, then initially you need some fund. Initially you need some money to start with. Say for example, to understand whether your idea is good or bad, whether your idea is feasible or not feasible, whether your idea can be converted into product or services or not, you need some small amount. Usually you talk about seed funding, sometime you talk about angel funding, sometime you talk about say for example startup fund, sometime you talk about that informal fund. So these kind of funds may be there. When you need this kind of fund, that is very clear. When you are supposed to convert your idea into prototype, product or services, at that time you need some money. And the basic condition at that stage is that you are not sure about your business. You are not sure about your idea. You are not sure whether the market will take it or not. You are not sure whether your idea will be converted into a good product, a prototype or not. So that time, since you are not having the concrete concept, so who is going to help you out at that stage? So I simply say angel. Angel means the person who comes to give money at that stage where nobody in the world is having faith on you. Even you don't have your faith on you. Who are these angel investors? Angel investors are usually the individuals which invest their own pocket money. They take high risk. Why I say high risk? Because as an innovator you don't have confidence on you, whether your product or idea would be converted into prototype or not successfully. So investor who is investing their own pocket money at the time when you are about to develop your idea, that means very high risk. So they take high risk of investing their money, typically in exchange of ownership or creditorship security. They invest that amount in your firm, in you, expecting that if prototype is successful and some business comes, they will take ownership equity and creditorship equity. That depends what exactly structure would be. Source of capital, the angel capital is usually the angel investor's own capital. Underline this point. Individual invest in you and in their own personal capacity, and they are called investors, angel investors. The time is very important. They usually invest at very early stage. Understanding these angel investor in a bit detail you can learn that angel investor are also called as a seed investor, private investor, informal investor. Private investor because this is not money that they are taking from somewhere or someone. This is their private money. So that is why it is called private investor. Seed investor because they invest in your seed. That is idea. They are basically business angels because they become angel when you actually need money, but nobody is there. They give you money when the whole world is not having faith in you that your idea would become successful or not. Angel investors usually invest their own money, we have discussed. Angel investors invest in startups in early stage, very early stage, when a startup is in death valley curve. We will discuss this death valley curve in second last slide. What exactly death valley curve means? Death valley curve is basically where the business is almost in high risk zone, death zone, almost. Death valley curve stage is right from starting to the stage where you start earning revenue till you are not getting revenue. This is called death valley. We'll discuss in graph itself. Angel investors are usually high net worth individuals who finds a startup more appealing, potential and predatory than others. I have discussed that they invest, they give you money when the whole world is not having faith in you. So they are basically having their high worth and they see your idea more appealing than others. Now next comes venture capital. Venture capital is the capital that a startup procure from venture capitalists. Now who are venture capitalists? We will look in the next slide. It is usually common in form of VC fund. You know it that sometimes it is called VC fund, venture capital fund. When you need this venture capital, the capital required at the time of venturing into business, that is when prototype gets success and commercial production starts. That means your prototype becomes successful. That means when you convert your idea into one piece of product as a prototype, so that you get success in that converting. Now when it comes to commercialize, it means you start production from more than one product. Then you need venture capital because then you are entering into venture actually. Then you are venturing. Who are these venture capitalists? Venture capitalists are the private investors who take risk of investing in high growth potential firms. Look at this point is important. High growth potential firms which do not have access to public equity, capital market, bank loan and other debt instruments. This means that these are basically venture capitalists see the high growth potential funds which are having very high potential to perform, and those firms do not qualify for public equity, means they cannot issue share, they cannot go to public market, they cannot take loan from bank because bank is asking for so many conditions, collateral guarantee and all, and your organization registration and everything. So when you are a startup, this becomes very important to understand who are the venture capitalists. Now source. Venture capital is basically a pooled fund. Pooled fund usually comes from well-off investors, investment banks and financial institutions. Say for example, in Western countries, you have investment banking system. So investment bankers suggest you to invest in public equity as well as in private equity. Public equity means share and debentures, bonds, right? In established corporations, companies. Private equity, they suggest you to invest your money in small private equity funds, that is actually venture capital fund. Venture capital is one of the private equity fund which collects money from the small investors or sometimes investment bankers or sometimes financial institutions, and then that pooled amount called as venture capital fund, VC fund, is invested in different potential firms which are having high growth potential. So venture capital, what exactly venture cap, how to understand venture capitalist? So let us look at that aspect. Venture capitalists are the private equity investors. We discuss about that fund which is private equity based. If 3-4 persons or financial institutions or investors or the banks, they come together, put their money in a pool fund which is called VC fund, and this is usually ready for investment in private form, that means private equity, because it does not have any public money, that is why it is called private equity. So venture capitalists are basically the private equity investors, and they are private equity investors till the company becomes eligible for public equity subscription. Means venture capitalists stay with you till your company become eligible for public equity, means to go open in market, to issue share, to become eligible to issue shares and collect money through shares, to become eligible to issue bonds, collect money through bonds, to become eligible to issue debentures, collect money through debentures. So when you become eligible as a startup for public equity fund, then your venture capitalist, they are either their equity is converted into public equity, they take shares, equivalent shares as per understanding in agreement, or they exit at right time when you go to public, when your company go to public, so they exit. Venture capitalists buy stake in an entrepreneur's idea, nurtures it for a short period of time. Look at, very important thing, their time period is very short, it is not that they stay for long term, and then exit with the help of an investment banker. Whenever some public equity comes into picture, whenever some big investment banker comes into picture who is ready to invest public money into your firm, at that point of time venture capitalists take exit from this particular stage. So stage is very important to understand. Venture capitalists see the high growth potential firms for the investment. It is very important, these venture capitalists, they see the high growth potential. They try to identify the firms which are having high growth potential. And how can you understand that your firm is having high growth potential? At least before prototype or during prototype, you cannot say whether your firm will be high growth potential or low growth potential, or it would not have potential. So angel capital comes into that time and invests some money and help you. It is angel capital basically comes to help you, not to earn profit, because at that time there was no concept of profit. When you have only idea, you cannot say that whether you will get profit or not. At that time angel investor come and give you money to convert your idea into prototype. So that is basically the objective of the angel investor, is not to earn much profit, rather to help you to take your first step. You take your first step, you go ahead. But venture capital see high growth. If they see high growth, then only they will come. If they don't see high growth, they will not come. And venture capitalist enters after seed funding round. That means angel funding, seed funding round. They are not entering at a very starting initial stage. They enter into your firm of business after seed funding round and exit when company goes public. As soon as the company goes public, they exit, they take exit. And this thing is very important to learn. Now, look at the stages. stages in startup and the fund requirement at the different stages, and this is very important. If we look at that this particular we'll look at that graph. If you see that this is a life cycle of a particular startup, right, starting from this stage, initial stage, and then you have at this stage, and then you have this growth stage, and then you come maturity stage, and maturity stage after this it will come as a decline stage. If you look at the product life cycle, right? Now with this product life cycle, this become very important, that this gap is usually termed as the initial stage, introductory stage, right? Or you can say in startup it is called as a incubation stage. This gap is called incubation stage, whereas this is called the growth stage, this gap, and this is called the maturity stage. So I have just tried to look at that your startup in incubation stage require angel funding. When you are about to incubate your idea, then you need angel funding during this stage, right? When you are in about to growth stage, that means, look at the very important, very classical thing. Up to this stage you are converting your idea into prototype. Look at this stage. For this you need angel capital, and up to this stage you cannot say that you are in profit zone, because suppose your break even comes at this stage, say for example at this stage. So before this everything is loss, right? After this everything will be profit, right? Break even may be at this point, break even at maybe at this point. So these venture capitalists at this time foresee that yes, this is the break even, and we will invest, we will take risk of this much and profit of this much. So this is actually zone where venture capitalists play a game. So at this stage they have to predict that what exactly is the break even point in this particular startup, and when they see that break even point is somewhere here, they will not see any growth potential, because they are supposed to earn profit only this much. Whereas when they see that their break even may be at this stage, because in startup if it becomes successful, the break even comes very early, at least before than any normal business. So after angel growth stage, in the venture capitalists enter into growth stage basically. So up to this break even point, say for example this is break even point, so this curve, this gap, this is called as the Death Valley curve. So right from here to break even, maybe this point, this is called Death Valley curve. That means during this period you do not have a profitable zone, or you are not earning any profit. So your startup may lead to death at any point of time if not managed properly. So you can understand that where you need angel capital, and when do you need angel capital, where do you need, and when do you need venture capital, and at what stage you need it, and venture capital enter into your startup. Then it comes the public capital. When I say that startup venture capitalists take exit, they take exit at this stage, and this stage means when public money take entry into that. When your firm become eligible to go public, that means you become public, you issue shares, right, equity shares or bonds or debentures, and get money. Then the venture capitalists either take exit at this stage, or they convert themselves in form of the public capital, and they equivalent number of shares are issued to these VC, venture capitalist, and after this the public money gets the, when public money comes when you come in profitable zone, and then it is maturity, and this public money remains with you up to decline or revival or modernization, whatever you do. Now look at the sources of fund and their flow. Angel capital is usually the own capital that comes from individual, goes to the startup, and if a startup prototype becomes successful and when VC enters into picture, venture capital comes. When this money comes into startup, this angel investors return starts coming back. And as private, venture capital enter into, venture capital is basically the private investors. These private investors may be well-off investors, or they may be financial institutions, they may be investment banks, and they give money to pool a fund called venture capital fund, VC fund. This VC fund enters into this picture, and when this enters into your startup, say for example, angel capital is invested at 10,000 rupees in your business, right? And right after prototyping, VC fund come into startup, seeing the potential growth in this startup, and they invest 20,000 rupee, right? So angel investor money is returned back with the terms and condition of interest and whatever, and this 20,000 comes as a VC. And after that commercialization of this idea or product, at the growth stage, when this product, this comes as in the form of, say for example, 1 lakh rupee or something like that, then exactly the public money comes into picture. Say for example, public money comes as a 1 lakh rupee or 1.5 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees. So this 2 lakh rupees, out of 2 lakh rupees, the VC fund is, VC take exit and take the money with the interest and all, and then this VC fund is redistributed to the investors, and then public money comes into picture, and then this business cycle enters into the growth or maturity stage, and then investment and revenue process starts. The public capital means the public investment, maybe the public invest in shares and debentures, and then public capital comes, and that public capital becomes now the stable or permanent or long-term capital support for that startup. And then you can go to open capital market, you have access to debt instruments. Instruments are basically the creditors instruments like debentures or bonds. So with this you can now look at the basic comparison between this angel capital and the venture capital. Angel capital is individual investment, venture capital is private equity fund. Look at this, is very important to understand. Angel capital enters at the prototyping stage. Angel capital enters into your startup at this stage, whereas venture capital enters into your startup at production stage. Why I say production stage? Prototyping is usually converting your idea into single unit product, but when you start producing more than one product, that is called production. So venture capital usually enters at a stage of production stage. Angel capital focuses to help startup to take their first step. So look at the objective of the angel capital. Angel capital's objective is not to earn profit, because at that stage nobody can expect profit. So they become angel, they give you money, their prime focus is that you should take your first step. Whereas venture capital prime aim is to take profit as early early as possible and exit, or I should say as early as possible and as maximum as possible. Because when public money comes into picture, the public investor come into picture, they try to sell their equity at the maximum cost, highest cost. So the objective of angel capital and the venture capital is just opposite to each other. They want to help you, they want to earn profit out of you. Angel capital's investors invest their own money, whereas the venture capital invest their pooled money. They take amount from 2-3 sources, pool the money, and then pass it to startup. So that means they do not, venture capitalists do not have their own money to invest. So actually what they are looking at, they are taking little bit less risk. Suppose I invest in some firm and I take money from you. That means my risk, my individual risk is reduced little bit, because I am taking risk along with you. If money will be lost, so it will be your loss also. But in case of angel investors, they invest their own money. So if I am an angel investor, I invest my own money, so I am taking much more risk. I can lose complete my money. Where in case of this, there are more than one pooled investor in pooled money. So there is a basic difference in angel capital and venture capital. I have tried to help you to understand this angel capital and venture capital in a very simple and very simple manner. So this is all about. Thank you.